Hamilton, of course, you've got A.J. Ediger in the middle. Newcomer, new face to this match is libero Jen Johnson. Keep an eye on her. And Burlingham serve is up for Edwardsburg. That's dug up by Jen Johnson, libero. Setter's going to go right to Edinger, off the hands of Burkowski and out of bounds. Hamilton draws first blood. It's going to sub out Alicia Couture for Hamilton. And in comes in Justin Bronkhorst. Serve is up for Shelby Kratt. Broadway's there. Struffling's now going to go to Overmeyer. She's got to try a cut shot as she was fading out of bounds. Goes into the net. Hamilton takes a 2-0 lead. It's going to move Shelby Kratt back to serve again for Hamilton. Serve is up. Burlingham is there. Struffling, nice pass to Overmeyer this time. Good attack. Sails over the libero's head, past the corner, runs out of real estate, out of bounds. Eddies now trail 3-0 and look to settle in. Kratt serve is up into the net for Hamilton. So that ends their run, giving the Eddies a chance now to mount the counterattack. It's going to move Struffling to the back row to serve. Delaney Burkowski to the bench. Lawback nursing what looked like a leg injury early, but looks healthy now. Struffling serve is up. Libero over to Shelby Kratt. Tipped out of the reach of Struffling. Lawback did get a hand on it. Down for the point. Eddies trail 1-4. It's going to move number 13, Justin Bronkhorst, back to serve for Hamilton. Serve is up. Burlingham is there. Struffling's got to send one up to Hack. She's got to be gentle with it. Blocked down onto the Eddies side. Eddies trail 1-5. Eddies looking to settle in. Bounces just aren't going their way just yet. Bronkhorst serve is up. Broadway's there. Struffling is now going to try Overmeyer again. Soft one into the net, and Eddies are a little out of sorts. Coach Bush is probably going to let this go for one more point. She's urging her team to get it going. Eddies trail 1-6. Serve is up. Broadway's there. Clean pass to Struffling this time. Back sets to Hack. That's dug up by Bronkhorst. Libero now is going to give it to Corbin Wayner. She sends it over. Hack's going to counterattack to Hack. And Hack sends it long. Eddies looking unnerved as the situation grows tense as they trail 1-7 now. Bronkhorst serve is up. Burlingham clean pass to Struffling. Jump set. Jocelyn Hack blocked by number 3 Corbin Wayner, and that's going to require a timeout as Eddies now trail 8-1. And let's go to some of our sponsors.
Atmosphere in the crowd who enjoy all sporting events. Whether before or after the game, they are the place to be. You can call and reserve their party room for any event you desire to hold. Coaches use it for reviewing game film. Fans use it for reunions, team celebrations, or trivia night. The Granger location has trivia nights every Wednesday at 7 p.m. with free entry and giveaways too. Remember, Beef O'Brady's is the perfect place to be before and after the game on the corner of 23 and Bittersweet in Granger.
Both teams take the court. And it's going to move Bronkhorst back to serve again for Hamilton. They lead 8-1. Looks like there's some communication. Down ref, up ref, everybody making sure they're ready to go. Buzzer sounds. Here we go. Hamilton's serve is up. Soft one to the middle. Sophie Overmeyer's there. Struffling's now going to go back to Overmeyer. And that's blocked by Edinger. Dug up by Hack. Struffling with a miraculous free ball. Edinger blocked by Hack. Eddie's digging in now. Struffling's going to go to Broadway. Here comes Overmeyer. Roll shot. Passed up by Kratt. Number 3, Corbin Wayner sends it over for Hamilton. Back row attack by Burlingham, and that's dug up by Kratt. Here comes Wayner again. Blocked by Lawback, but out of bounds. Hamilton leads 9-1. Not the beginning Eddies were hoping for. Bronkhorst back to serve again. Broadway's there. Struffling. Overmeyer into the double block of Edinger and Vanderkoy. Hamilton leads 10-1. Serve is up. Burlingham is going to go to Streffling. Other side to Hack. Soft one. And that's going to land. Oh, they call it. They give her the pancake, the libero. Back to the Eddy side now. Streffling with the back row attack. And that's Crack is there. Here comes a back row attack by Hamilton into the net by Justine Bronkhorst. Eddies trail 2-10. A bit of a shell shock here. It's going to move Hack back to serve. Miller into the middle. Defense is there. Edinger. Oh, my goodness. Shelby Pratt goes right to Edinger, and they attack it right down the middle on Edwardsburg. They take an 11-2 lead. That is going to move Edinger to the back row. So if Eddies are going to make a run, they're going to have to do it now. Big serve by Edinger. Maybe an overpass. Nope, Streffling saves it. And they're going to call an illegal touch on the Hamilton side. Eddy point, 3-11. It's going to move Sophie Overmeyer back to serve for the Eddies. Soft one. It's going to send Wayner to the ground. And then the overpass off the antenna and out of bounds. Give Overmeyer an ace for that one. Eddies trail 4-11, slowly trying to crawl their way back into this one. Overmeyer's serve is up again. Good one, flat but long and out of bounds. It's going to move Overmeyer to the bench to take a breather. Jersey Bays into the back row for defense. Front row, Burlingham, Miller, Lawback. Back row, Streffling, Broadway, Bays. Going to move Alicia Couture back to serve. Streffling's now going to go to Burlingham. Off the hands and down for the kill. She hits into the double block of Pratt and looks like Bronkhorst. Down for the kill. Eddies now only trail by 7, 5-12. Lawback back to serve now. Justine Bronkhorst there to get the dig. Tipped by Wayner right out of bounds. So Eddies getting some momentum, only down by 6 now. And Hamilton's starting to make some mistakes. Lawback serve is up. Good serve. They're going to go to Wayner here. Lawback thought it was going out. Lands right down the line in for a kill for Corbin Wayner. It's going to move Lawback to the bench to take a breather. Delaney Burkowski in for defense. Back row, Burkowski, Bays, Broadway. Front row, Burlingham, Streffling, Miller. Hamilton's serve is up. That's Corbin Wayner in the back row now. Streffling's now going to go to Burlingham with a great set. That's going to land for a kill as Wayner gets a hand on it. Couldn't be controlled by Pratt. Lands for a kill. It's going to move the assassin Broadway. Let's see if she can get us some points as the Eddies again trail by 6, 7-13. Serve is up. Knuckleball. Long and out of bounds. So the frustration they can't use while the ball's in play, they use and send the ball right out of bounds. It's going to move the libero, Jen Johnson, back to serve for Hamilton. Serve is up. Burkowski's there. Miller's now going to have to go to Burlingham. We're going to go Kratt to Edinger. She tips. Broadway's there. Streffling's now going to go to Burlingham. She jumps, sends one over. Wayner's there. Kratt over to 13. Justine Bronkhorst out of bounds. Eddies back within 6, 8-14. Bays to the bench. Overmeyer in. Front row, Overmeyer, Hack, Streffling. Burlingham serve is up. Crowd is filing in still. Libero's going to go to Kratt to Edinger. Holy mackerel, we got to get a block on that. Edinger sends it down quick for the kill. Hamilton leads by 7. Jocelyn talking to Coach Bush on what the strategy is there. And Kratt, the setter, serves for Hamilton. Burlingham, Streffling, here comes Overmeyer. Big time hit right between Bronkhorst and the libero Jen Johnson. Hits the floor hard for an Eddy kill. Eddies back within 6. It's going to move Streffling back to serve for the Eddies. Burkowski to the bench. And Catherine Scholl is in the front row, giving some height to the Eddies. Wayner, Kratt, here comes Edinger. Right down the line, just past Struffling, down for the kill. So far, A.J. Edinger is flawless. Eddies trail 9-16. And we've done a full rotation as here comes Bronkhorst. She serves it up. Burlingham, Struffling. Overmeyer gets blocked. Broadway was there, but Overmeyer couldn't get to it in time to dig it up. Broadway playing with a precision. She looks locked in. Bronkhorst serve is up. Broadway's pass perfect to Struffling. Struffling dumps, but A.J. blocks. Hack sends it one time over, but A.J.'s there again, down for the kill. So it's early, 9-18, Eddies trail. Coach Bush calls another timeout. Let's hear from some of our sponsors.
Forward to serving in all aspects to the customers that want to reinvent their existing motor coach or boat with the finest offerings of RV and marine furniture. We will offer our products at the lowest cost with the best of service with prompt delivery. Visit us at CoachSupplyDirect.com or call us at 800-589-7251. Coach Supply Direct.
And just like that, Eddies are out of timeouts as they trail 9-18. Bronkhorst back to serve for Hamilton. And serve is up. Soft one. Broadway's there. Good pass to Struffling. She's going to go right side to Hack. Hands on it. Bronkhorst is there. Kratt's going to go to Wayner. Blocked. Free balled over to the Eddies. Broadway, Struffling, Burlingham off of Wayner. Hack reaches for it, sends a soft one over. Kratt's now going to go back to Wayner. Blocked. Burlingham's there. Struffling's now going to go down the middle of the Hack. Swings hard, but on the follow through, sends it out of bounds. A lot of pressure on these seniors as the Eddies trail 9-19, down by 10, an unfamiliar spot for them. Bronkhorst serve is up. Broadway gets that. Struffling's there. Back row attack by Burlingham. Sends over a nice one. Kratt to the libero. Edinger with a spinning shot. Broadway's there. Struffling down the middle of the Hack. Down for a huge kill. Going to send, unfortunately, Hack to the back row to serve as she finally gets one of her patented kills. Eddies passing better. Trail by 9. Hack serve is up. Wayner is there. Kratt's going to go to the right side, and that was Vanderkoy with the shot. Eddies passed it up. Edinger is now going to free ball it over. Burlingham is there. Struffling's going to go to Miller. It lands over the net. No one go. Oh my goodness! Paige Miller flips it over at the last second. Kratt's going to go back to Wayner now. Roll shot. Struffling's there. Hack. Burlingham back row attack. She loops one over. Bronkhorst, Kratt, Edinger blocked. Dug up by Catherine Scholl. A lot of defense here. Edinger again. No one's there for the tip. So Miller, Overmeyer, and Catherine Scholl doing a better job on that front row. No one's there for the crafty tip by Edinger. That is going to move Edinger to the back row. Eddies trail by 10. They got to make a lot of ground up fast. Now's the time to do it. Good serve by Edinger. Holy mackerel. She just pitched a Roger Clemens sinker right at the feet of Overmeyer for the ace. May have been one of the best serves I've seen all year. Edinger serve is up. This one's a little easier to handle. Broadway's there. Struffling jump, set, Miller down for the kill. Miscommunication between Edinger and Kratt. That's going to send Edinger to the bench. Libero Jen Johnson in. Overmeyer back to serve. Front row now is Scholl, Miller, Burlingham. Back row, Struffling, Broadway, Overmeyer. Overmeyer serve is up. Bronkhorst to Kratt to, that is a newcomer here, Olivia Leppinger on the left side. Kratt's now going to go to Wayner, down for the kill. Eddie survived that first shot from senior Lappinga. Couple substitutions here as Overmeyer goes to the bench. Bays in. Catherine Scholl out. Law back in. Eddies trail 11-22. Serve is up by Hamilton. It's number 5, Alicia Couture. Here comes Burlingham. Big hit, but out of bounds. Eddies not able to get over the top of the ball. It's the 3rd or 4th one they've sent long. Couture. Serve is up. Bays is there. Nice pass to Streffling to Paige Miller. And she timed it just right to hit a soft one over to the left side of the net. No one there, down for the kill. Eddies trail 12-23, sends Law back to serve for the Eddies. Serve is up. It's going to be Couture to Kratt. Here comes Wayner. Rolls off the net and hits Bays in the shoulder. Burlingham's got to try a trick shot to keep it in. Wayner's there. Lawback keeps it up. Streffling with a miraculous dive, and Broadway clears the ball. Bronkhorst, Kratt to Lapinga, down for the kill for Hamilton. Set point Hamilton as they lead 24-12. Eddies a bit shell-shocked with Overmeyer, Hack on the bench. Burkowski attempting to sub in for Lawback, and referees need time. Books look correct. Lawback to the bench. Burkowski in. Back row Burkowski, Bays, Broadway. Front row Burlingham, Streffling, Miller. Serve is up by Wayner. Going for the kill on the service. Hits it right into the net. Trying to win it just with the serve there. Set point. Eddies trail 13-24. Broadway serve is up. Wayner passes that up. Kratt's going to go to number 13, Justine Bronkhorst. Eddies free ball it over. Libero's going to go back to Bronkhorst. Bays is there. Burkowski and Broadway has to clear the ball. Wayner to Kratt. Other side now for Lapinga. Hands are on it. Delaney's there. Streffling to Hack now. Soft one. They are going to call that a pancake, but that is not a pancake. She hit the side of the ball. Doesn't matter. They hit it out of bounds. Eddies get the point. And it may be too little too late anyways, as they trail by 10, 14-24. Broadway serve is up. Wayner is there. Kratt is now going to go back to Bronkhorst. She hits it long. So one of the things you look for at the end of a match, even though you might lose this one, you're gaining momentum, you're gaining confidence, and that's going to force Hamilton to take a timeout. And the Eddies kind of found life there. Well, let's take a break, as they've taken a break, and go to some of our sponsors.
Hey, where did you learn how to drive?
Express Driving School in Edwardsburg, Michigan. Express Driving School has been teaching your teen to drive since 2007. Express Driving School is certified for segments 1 and 2. Express Driving School is professional and will teach your teen how to drive and be safe on the road. Express Driving School is affordable.
Hey, Danica, where'd you learn how to drive?
Not Express Driving School. Express Driving School, 269-663-3254. Express Driving School, 269-663-3254. Express Driving School. Find them on the web at expressdrivingschool.com or click the link.
Thank you, Express Driving School. Serve is up by Broadway. And Kratt goes with the one-timer down for the kill on the overpass. Her and Broadway meet at the net. I'm sorry, her and Burlingham meet at the net. And Kratt overpowers, giving Hamilton the point. Hamilton wins that one 25-16 with a 1-0 set lead. Welcome back to Otsego, Michigan. JoeInsider.com Game of the Week. If you were listening, You heard the Eddies kind of take on the chin early there. Down by 10 for most of that match, ended up losing 25-16. Set 2 about to go. Hamilton's got the ball. Jen Johnson back to serve for Hamilton. Serving from my left to your right. Burlingham's there. Streffling's now going to go outside to Obermeyer, and that's a huge hit as Eddies for the first time take a lead. And that looked a whole lot more like Eddies volleyball. Crisp passing and confident hitting there. That is going to send Burkowski to the bench. Law back in. Streffling to the back row to serve. Wayner's there to receive. Kratzo. Edinger, huge block by Hack, but it sails out of bounds. Tie game, 1-1. It's going to send the setter, Shelby Crack, back to serve for Hamilton. Broadway is there. Streffling right down the middle. She can go outside. Holy mackerel to Overmeyer, down for the huge kill. Everyone kind of froze there for a second. Couldn't believe it stayed in. Right down the line. Eddies take the lead again, 2-1. It's going to move Hack to the back row to serve. Paige Miller to the front to the offense. Hack serve is up. It's going to go sideways. There's miscommunication between the libero. Jen Johnson and Megan Vanderkoy collide. Eddies lead 3-1. Hack serve is up for Edwardsburg. That's Wayner on the overpass. Someone was in the net. No call. It looked like AJ may have grabbed the net on the follow-through of that shot. Neither ref looking like they caught that at all. Hamilton serve, number 13, Justin Bronkhorst. Overmeyer's there. Streffling going to go back to the slide to Miller. Blocked. Streffling sends one over to Burlingham. She has to, to Overmeyer. She free balls it over right out of bounds. Bronkhorst back to serve. Hamilton ties it up 3-3. Serve is up. Soft one. Burlingham to the ground on the overpass. Unbelievable as Lawback redirects it at the last second to stay in bounds off the hands of Megan Vanderkoy and right out of bounds. Eddies maybe getting some of that luck back as they now lead 4-3. Overmeyer's serve is up. Bronkhorst, Wayner, free balled over by libero. Streffling now is going to go to Burlingham. Huge swing, but out of bounds. Number 4, Shelby Krett, the setter, there on the line to keep an eye on that. Good idea to goal line. She just pulled it a little tight. It's going to move Edinger to the back row, and Eddies have this thing tied 4-4. Huge service and out of bounds. So it's possible the Eddies may have weathered the storm, giving up a set, but now knowing they can hang with this team. Eddies lead 5-4. Law back to serve. Good serve. They're going to go right at that was Bronkhorst. Jen Johnson is going to go to Wayner. Huge hit off the hands of Lawback. Down for the point. Hamilton ties it up 15-15. That's going to move Vanderkoy to the bench. And senior Alicia Couture back to serve for Hamilton. Serve is up. Looping one, Burkowski and Bays. Miscommunication off the hands of Burkowski and out of bounds. Nikki Bush giving her players some instruction. They now trail 5-6. Couture serve is back up. Soft one. Burkowski, miraculous save. Setting up Burlingham with a huge hit. Kratt's going to go back to Wayner. Off the net. Delaney is there. Streffling to Miller down the middle. Down for the kill. So Eddies tie this one up 6-6. Miller to the bench. Hack back to the front row. So in your front row, you've got Hack, Streffling, Burlingham, back row, Burkowski, Bays, and Broadway, the triple Bs. Here comes the assassin. Soft one over, knuckleball. And Couture goes to the sideline for Hamilton, and the ball sails out of bounds. It's going to move Corbin Wayner back to serve for the Hamilton Hawkeyes. They now lead 7-6. Serve is up into the net. No good favor goes unpaid. 7-7. Burlingham serve is up. Alicia Couture, and they're going to go down the middle to 23, Olivia Lappinger, but Hack is there with a monstrous block. Eddies lead 8-7. All this with Edinger on the bench. Burlingham serve is up. Pratt's going to go to Bronkhorst, and that's into the net. Eddies now lead 9-7. Burlingham serve is soft. Corbin's there. Pratt's going to go back to Bronkhorst. She tips. Streffling's there. Burlingham over to Overmeyer. Good shot right down the middle between libero Jen Johnson and Corbin Wayner. Down for the kill. Eddies lead 10-7. Hamilton coach giving his girls some instruction. Burlingham soft serve again. Wayner is there. He's going to go into the net. Overmeyer with the OPK. Hamilton coach trying to calm them down, save those timeouts. They now trail 7-11. Burlingham serve is up. Eddies with a 4-point lead. Bronkhorst, no touch on that. Eddie point. I think it may have hit the net, didn't hit an Eddie. Eddies lead by 5. And that one sails out of bounds for Burlingham. Eddies lead by 4. That is going to bring Edinger back in. Eddies lead 12-8. Jen Johnson, libero back to serve for Hamilton. Serve is up. A quick one to Burlingham. Streffling now going to go to Overmeyer. Right to the libero, Jen Johnson. Pratt to Edinger, tipped. Streffling's there. Broadway's going to set up Burlingham in a back row attack. And Couture's there. Pratt's going to go to Edinger. Tipped and doesn't make it over the net. 4-touch Hawkeyes. And Eddies lead by 5, 13-8. So it looks like early on, whoever is going to execute is going to win the game. As the first set, Hawkeyes executed to perfection. Eddies taking a play out of their book and are executing pretty good themselves now. Couture to Wayner. Edinger clears the ball. Streffling's now going to set up Hack. Huge hit right over Edinger through the hands of Jen Johnson, down for a big kill for the Eddies. They take a 6-point lead, 14-8. All momentum on the Eddies side now. Going to move Streffling back to serve. Her serve is up, soft one. And that's going to, ooh, that should have landed for an ace. Corbin Wayner miraculously got that one. Broadway is now going to go to Streffling. The Lawback blocked, but Streffling's there. Broadway going to go back to Hack, tipped. Edinger there eating up those tips. Lawback can't chase it down. Hack probably learning there that she's not going to be able to tip on Edinger standing there. So she'll try something different next time. Eddies lead 14-9. It's going to move Pratt, the setter, back to serve. Broadway's there. Overpass by Edinger. Down for the kill. Can't overpass on Hamilton. They'll eat those up. Hamilton is within 4 now. Pratt back to serve. Good serve. Broadway's there. Streffling, good pass off the net to Overmeyer. She loops one down for the kill. Overmeyer catching on fire here. That brings a big smile to her face. Eddies take a 5-point lead, leading 15-10. It's going to move Hack to the back row to serve. Jocelyn's serve is up. Good serve here. Goes to Jen Johnson. Pratt is not going to go to Edinger on the outside for a huge kill. Block was probably ready to set up in the middle where she normally plays. They move her over to the left side, wide open for the kill. It's going to move Justine Bronkhorst back to serve for Hamilton. Broadway is there. Streffling dumps, but Edinger eats that one up. Streffling is now going to go to Overmeyer. Blocked. Edinger in complete control in the middle there as she ate up the Streffling tip and then blocked the Overmeyer kill attempt. And Hamilton is within 3, just like that. 15-12. Crowd still filing in. Bronkhorst serve is up. Overmeyer gets it. Streffling now. Back row attack to Burlingham. Pratt is going to go to Jen Johnson. Over to Wayner. Blocked, but Edinger's there. Pratt. And that's going to land out of bounds. So Paige Miller is there to stop The free ball over from Hamilton goes off the hands of Megan Vanderkoy and out of bounds. Sophia Obermeyer serve is up. They lead by 4, and that's out of bounds. So Eddie's starting to mount up the service errors, maintaining a 3-point lead. I believe that is their 4th, possibly their 5th service error. And in a crucial match where every point means something. Given right back by Hamilton as Edinger into the net. Doesn't even get above the halfway point of the net. Giving a 4-point lead to the Eddies. It's going to move Law back to serve. Her serve is up. Wayner is there. It's going to have to be free balled over as Jen Johnson, the libero, free balls it over. Law back, Struffling. Here comes Burlingham. Miss hit, but down for the kill. So she shoots just between Megan Vanderkoy and Pratt, the setter, landing for the kill. Eddies take a 5-point lead. Timeout Hamilton. They lead 18-13, do the Eddies. Let's go to some of our sponsors.
Already have a full house. You're probably full of high hopes for your future as a family. But the day-to-day stresses of managing a career and raising a family can often get in the way of thinking about your financial success. Contact Mindy Avon today. Log on to mindyaven.nm.com. Northwest Mutual, over 150 years of helping clients achieve financial security. That's mindyaven.nm.com. The Northwest Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Bring the action.
When you have this in the club, you gotta top 10 it up.
Eddies dominating the second set. Law back to serve for the Eddies. That's going to go to Wayner. Pratt's going to have to send a huge block. As 14, Megan Vanderkoy goes at Paige Miller, and a huge block down the middle. Eddies lead 19-13. So these teams basically a mirror image of each other, and Eddies are imposing their will now, as that's going to land for an ace, late Macy Lawback, off the hands of Corbin Wader and up into the triple deck here. I don't know if the ball ever came back from the crowd. Eddies lead 20-13, second set, down 1-0. Lawback serve is up, and that's going to sail long. Probably, again, the 6th or 7th service error tonight. They lead by 6. Burkowski, Bays, Broadway back row, Burlingham, Miller, and Struffling front row. It's going to move Couture back to serve for Hamilton. Serve is up. Broadway's there. Perfect pass to Struffling. Where's she going to go? Burlingham. What'd they call there? Ooh. Not much argument. They call a two-touch by Struffling. Struffling didn't really argue. Hamilton within 5. Couture back to serve for Hamilton. Touches the net, but Delaney gets it. Struffling going to go to Burlingham. Bit of a roll shot. Libero's there. Kratt is going to go all the way over to Wayner. Big swing off the hands of Struffling and Bays. Down for the kill. This is where you got to go punch, counter punch with a heavyweight like Hamilton. Couture back to serve for Hamilton there within 4. Serve is up. Bays is there. Struffling's not going to go to Burlingham's experienced senior. Couture digs that up the free ball. Here comes Wayner. Oh my goodness, Broadway with a huge save. Broadway now with a big hit. Couture is there. Here comes Wayner again for Hamilton. Big hit, but Bays is there. Chased down by Broadway. Delaney's going to send one over, free ball. Libero's going to go to Kratt. Here comes Wayner. Big hit. Bays is there. Struffling. Miller down the middle. Down for the kill. The defense the Eddies have dug down in, started to play here is amazing. Eddies take a 21-16 lead. Broadway, the assassin, back to serve. A spinning ball. Jen Johnson's there. Kratt tips from the middle. Struffling now to Miller, down for a huge kill. Eddies take another point. There's nothing Hamilton can do to stop this middle attack by Paige Miller with A.J. Edinger on the bench. Eddies lead 22-16. And Hamilton's out of timeouts. Broadway serve is up. Pratt's going to go outside to Wayner. Touched and down for the kill. Corbin Wayner, an experienced outside hitter. Instrumental in the victory Hamilton had against Eddies last year. Going to get a substitution here as they're trying to get in number 12, Taylor Getty, for defense and take Corbin Wayner. Corbin Wayner out, give her a breather as they trail by 5. Putting in Taylor Getty to serve. Serve is up. Bays to Struffling to Burlingham. Huge hit. Couture is there. Libero chases it down and is sent over by Bronkhorst. Burkowski. Struffling Burlingham. Out of bounds, but I thought I heard a touch. Refs aren't going to give it to him, as it looked like Bronkhorst got a hand on that one, but there is no replay in high school. You almost have to listen for it. It's going to bring Wayner right back into serve. Broadway, Struffling. Here comes Hack. Touched. Jen Johnson's going to go to Bronkhorst, and she sends a free ball over. Delaney to Struffling. And here comes Burlingham. Big hit and pulls it out of bounds. Eddies still lead by 3. Eddies looking to get the ball into the right position to set up the hitters in their comfort zones. Corbin Wayner serves. Rays, Struffling, Hack. Huge hit, down for the kill. I think that's the one they were looking for. It's going to send Bays to catch a breather with some great defense. That back row has really stepped up. Brings in Overmeyer into the front row. Burlingham back to serve. Serve is up. Eddies lead 23-19. Wayner to Kratt. To Bronkhorst. Tipped. And they're going to call a lift on Emma Struffling. As here again in this gym, all calls seem to be favoring Hamilton like they did Vicksburg 2 nights ago. Jen Johnson serve is up. Burkowski there. Struffling. Hack on the slide. Down for a huge kill. Set point Eddies. Burkowski, great defense, gets the breather. Law back in. Front row Law back. Overmeyer. Hack. Back row Struffling, Burlingham, Broadway. Struffling serve is up. Kratt's going to go to A-Day. Off the hands of Hack and out of bounds. Edinger gets the kill. So this is where you're going to have to go toe-to-toe. There is no relief from this point on. Kratt moves to the back row. Serve is up. Burlingham goes to the ground. Struffling jump sets. Hack gets blocked. Hack goes to Law back. She sends a free ball over. Kratt's going to go to Jen Johnson. Outside Bronkhorst. Burlingham is there. Struffling blocked by Edinger. Down for the kill. That's going to cause Coach Bush to call a timeout. Eddies still lead 24-22. Let's go to some of our sponsors. We'll bring in the rest of this game.
Gotta eat? Stop by Papa's Pizzeria in Edwardsburg. Open late on Fridays. Don't feel like leaving the house? Papa's Pizzeria also offers delivery service. Call 269-663-0097. That's 269-663-0097. If you order online at orderpapaspizzeria.com, you'll get 10% off.
And what a second set do we have here, folks. Eddies lead 24-22. They just need 1 point here. Hamilton does have serve here as the setter Kratt is back to serve for Hamilton. Serve is up. Out of bounds, and that's the set. 25-22. Eddies tie it up 1-1. So a mirror image of 1 year ago to the day. Hamilton takes the first set. Eddies come back and win the second set. We're going to take a 3-minute break here and bring you the third set, as this is a best of 5 and it's tied 1-1. Gymnasium, JoeInsider.com, game of the week. Hamilton Hawkeyes taking the first set Eddies bouncing right back, taking the second set, so we're tied 1 apiece. We start over, basically. Eddies' serve is up. Burlingham gets it over. Corbin to Kratt. It's going to go to Bronkhorst with a roll shot. Delaney's there. Streffling now over to Overmeyer. Jen Johnson's there. Kratt's going to go back to Bronkhorst. Strong shot. Hits the back line between Broadway and Burlingham, down for the kill. Hamilton draws first blood, 1-0. Your front row for the for your front row for the Eddies: Streffling, Overmeyer, Hack, back row, Burkowski, Broadway, and Burlingham. As Kratt, the setter Kratt for Hamilton, sends her serve right into the net. Tie game 1-1. Streffling, the setter for the Eddies, back to serve. Her serve is up. Weiner is there. Kratt's going to go over to Edinger, into the net, or blocked by Hack and Lawback. I can't see. The up ref is in my way. Either way, it's an Eddie point. These lead 2-1. Last year, they were able to get into Edinger's head, but then she started to tip, and that was effective as well. On the overpass, Hack is there. Uh-oh. Illegal attack from the Hamilton side as the setter left her feet forward of the line. Coach disagrees. Eddies lead 3-1. Streffling back to serve again. Weiner is there. Kratt chasing it down. Going to be free balled over. Collision between Jen Johnson and Corbin Weiner. Sent right out of bounds. Point Eddies. They lead 4-1. And again, it looks like the team that can execute is going to be the one that comes away with a set victory. Streffling serves. Weiner is there. Kratt's going to go to you-know-who, but it's an ineffective set. Free balled over. Streffling has to send a free ball over as well. Attack by Edinger, out of bounds. Hawkeyes calling for a touch. Again, refs don't see one. Eddies lead 5-1. Streffling serve is up. Jen Johnson to Kratt. Look for the block here. It goes over the net, right by Lawback and Hack, as they were looking for the battle with Edinger there. Edinger never even touched it. It lands on the Eddies side. We're gonna get a referee here. Referee waving that it was a ball in the court. Eddies thinking that they were calling an antenna call. That was not the case. Serve is up. Broadway's going to give that to Streffling. Over to Overmeyer. Big shot. Right out of bounds. Eddies still lead 5-3. It's going to move Bronkhorst back to serve for Hamilton. Her serve is up. Burlingham, perfect pass to Streffling. Going to go to Hack now. She winds up and hits it right out of bounds. Might have got the timing off a little bit on that attack. Bronkhorst back to serve with the trailing by 1 for Hamilton. Burlingham again, perfect pass to Streffling. She's going to go back to Overmeyer this time. Jen Johnson with a huge save. Edinger is going to hit it with the palm of her hand right out of bounds. And on both sides, the ball's going in weird places. Neither team really setting up their offenses. It's going to move Hack to the back row to serve. Front row, Overmeyer, Lawback, Miller. Hack's serve is up. Bronkhorst is there. Kratt to Weiner through the hands. Streffling there with a great save. Burlingham free balls it over, but right out of bounds after the great Streffling save. Eddie still leads 6-5, and that does move A.J. Edinger to the back row in this third set. Let's see if her effective serve. It is effective as she catches Brooklyn. Broadway diving for it for the ace. Edinger goes back as she just tied the game with that. Serve is up. Another great one. Broadway's there. Streffling, slide to Paige Miller. They're going to say the Hawkeyes touched it. Free balled over. Kratt's going to go to Corbin Weiner. Blocked by Lawback. Down for a huge Eddies point as they maintain a 1-point lead, 7-6. It's going to move Overmeyer back to serve. So front row, Burlingham, Miller, Lawback. Back row, Broadway, Streffling, Overmeyer. Overmeyer serve is up and long. That's got to be her third Thinking that may be her third service error. That ties the game back up. Brings Bays back for some defense. Overmeyer to the bench for a breather. Couture back to serve for Hamilton. Serve is up. Bays on a bit of an overpass. Streffling tries to save it. Hamilton touches it. Lawback can't get there in time. Down for the point. Hamilton takes their first lead of this match, 8-7. Couture back to serve for Hamilton. Broadway is there. Streffling's now going to go over to Burlingham. Huge hit. Touched. Bronkhurst. Now Pratt's going to go to Corbin Wayner. Burlingham is there. Streffling now back to Burlingham. Hands all over it. You can't do that as Couture caught the ball. Eddies tie it 8-8. It's going to move Law back to serve. Serve is up. Ooh, almost sneaks in the ace. Pratt's going to go to Wayner. She rolls shots. Broadway is there. Streffling now to Burlingham. Good idea with the tip. Down for the kill. Eddies lead 9-8. Law back to serve again. Jen Johnson's going to go to Pratt to Corbin Wayner. Good hit. Law back's there with a great dig. Broadway's going to run to the end of the court. Burlingham free balls it over, but they're fortunate to have saved that. Pratt's going to go into the net. Law back to the ground to save it. As Wayner got a hand on it. Here comes Loppinger with a soft one. Miller's there to block it. Down for the point. Eddies take a 10-8 lead. So it looks like all the intangibles defensively going towards the Eddies. Lawback serve is up. Couture to Bronkhorst to Couture. Broadway's there. Free balled over. Lawback's going to set up Burlingham. She sends a free ball dart in the far corner. Here comes Wayner. Big hit. And nothing Bays can do but look at Broadway. Great strike from Corbin Wayner. Back within one. Eddies lead 10-9 here in the third set. A good back and forth battle here. It's going to move Pratt back to serve. Broadway off of her hands and out of bounds. Tie game 10-10. The setter for Hamilton, Pratt back to serve again. Serve is up. Broadway cleaner, much cleaner this time. Streffling now. Burlingham, big hit. Jen Johnson there. Here comes, that was Bronkhurst. Bays with a huge save. Here comes Burlingham again. Wayner's there in the back row. Pratt's now going to flip it. Back row attack by Wayner. Couldn't tell if she was behind the line there. Looks like her foot may have been on the line. As a huge back row attack by Corbin Wayner. Pratt back to serve again. Hamilton leads by one. Broadway to the ground. Streffling. Burlingham, huge hit. Libero's going to go over to Pratt. Free balled over. Here comes Broadway. Good pass to Streffling. She flips it behind her head. Bronkhurst is there. Here comes Pratt. Another back row attack by Wayner. Burkowski's there. Streffling. Burlingham, nothing she can do. Four touch on the Eddy side. And then Coach Bush is going to take a timeout as now all the intangibles are going towards the Hamilton side. This crowd's electric at this point. Let's hear from some of our sponsors.
Has the atmosphere and the crowd to enjoy all sporting events. Whether before or after the game, they are the place to be. You can call and reserve their party room for any event you desire to hold. Coaches use it for reviewing game film. Fans use it for reunions, team celebrations, or trivia night. The Granger location has trivia nights every Wednesday at 7 p.m. with free entry and giveaways too. Remember, Beef O'Brady's is the perfect place to be before and after the game on the corner of 23 and Bittersweet in Granger.
Welcome back to Otsego Gymnasium. Third set, tied 1-1. Eddies trail 12-10. And that's Shelby Pratt back to serve for Hamilton. She sends that one. Ooh, that would have went out of bounds. Bays saves it. Streffling tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Probably the loudest atmosphere the Eddies have ever played in, so she may not have heard everyone tell her it was out. Kratt serve is up. Broadway mishandles this one. This is going to be a free ball. Bays back to Broadway. Couture is there. Kratt's going to go outside Bronkers, touched. Burkowski is there. Struffling's not going to go to Burlingham. And that's going to land for the kill. Eddies finally mount a counterattack. Proves to be effective. That's going to move Paige Miller to the bench. So your front row, Jocelyn Hack, Sky Burlingham, Emma Struffling. Back row, Burkowski, Bays, Broadway. Here comes the assassin for service for Eddies. Serve is up. Kratt. I'm sorry, that was Wayner to Kratt. Roll shot by Bronkers. Broadway with this huge save. Hack's going to tip. That's dug up. Kratt's not going to flip it behind her to Corbin Wayner. Another back row attack. Huge one right between Bays and Broadway. Hamilton leads 14-11. Eddie's got to dig deep, make some defensive plays. Still within 3, a lot of time left. Johnson, the libero, to serve. Burkowski is there. Great pass. Struffling now. Hack on the slide, down for the kill. Hack goes right at Ettinger there and gets the point. Bays to the bench, Overmeyer in. So your front row is Overmeyer, Hack, Struffling. Back row, Broadway, Burkowski, Burlingham. Wayner, Kratt, Ettinger, blocked. Kratt's not going to try Bronkhurst. Tipped. Overmeyer, Struffling, Hack, tipped. Ettinger, Kratt. And a huge hit by Bronkhurst. Burkowski can't get there in time, down for the Hamilton kill. And this is literally a heavyweight boxing match, and it's just punch after punch. Hamilton takes a 15-12 lead. Kratt back to serve again. Burlingham, Struffling, Overmeyer, blocked, down for the point. Overmeyer trying to do the impossible there, hitting on A.J. Ettinger, set up in time for the block. Hamilton takes a 16-12 lead. Kratt back to serve again. Burlingham to Struffling. Here comes Overmeyer again. She tips. She was double teamed. Kratt's going to go back to, holy mackerel, Megan Vanderkoy right down the line for a huge kill. As all momentum is on the Hamilton side, and they take a 17-12 lead as they've taken the life out of the Eddies side. Let's hear from some of our sponsors, and then we'll come back and finish this match up.
We look forward to serving in all aspects to the customers that want to reinvent their existing motor coach or boat with the finest offerings of RV and marine furniture. We will offer our products at the lowest cost with the best of service with prompt delivery. Visit us at CoachSupplyDirect.com or call us at 800-589-7251. Coach Supply Direct.
Welcome back to Otsego, Michigan. JoeInsider.com. Hamilton versus Eddies. Sets are split 1-1. Hamilton leads 17-12. Shelby Kratt back to serve for Hamilton. Serve is up. Burlingham is there. Struffling's not going to go to Hack down the middle. Tipped. Kratt was there. Libero's not going to go to Bronkhorst. And Broadway was there. Burlingham and Burkowski has to free ball it over. And Ettinger sees the open spot on the floor. Shoots the corner down for the kill. Eddies look tired. Kratt back to serve, and that's out of bounds. Eddies breathe a huge sigh of relief, as that was a huge run that the Hawkeyes were on there. Going to send Burkowski to the bench for a breather. Lawback is in. Front row Lawback, Overmeyer, Hack. Struffling serve is up for the Eddies. Corbin Wayner is there. Kratt to Ettinger, touched. Struffling's there. Broadway's now is going to go back row attack to Burlingham. Kratt is there. Ettinger is going to go to number 14, Megan Vanderkoy. Hits the ref in the leg. Oh, they overrule her. Down, line judge calls out. Up ref calls in. and it hit the referee in the leg, and she's standing out of bounds. An unbelievable call. Serve is up for Hamilton. They lead 19-13. Streffling now to Overmeyer. Down the line and in. Rides the twine right towards the opposite line and gets the kill. Eddies trail 14-19. That moves Hack back to serve for the Eddies. Serve is up right down the middle. Corbin Wayner is there. Kratt's going to go to Ettinger. She flips it over. Streffling's there. Hack to Streffling. Out of bounds. Only thing Lawbeck could have done there probably is just move a little bit further to her right, as Streffling had to adjust to not run into her. Hamilton leads 20-14 in the third set. Ettinger's serve is up. On the overpass, out of bounds. Ace for Ettinger. Overmeyer sends that one out of bounds. Eddies out of timeouts. Hamilton leads 21-14. Ettinger in the back row as she's serving. Serve is up. Burlingham is there. Perfect pass to Streffling. She's going to go to Overmeyer. Tipped. Kratt is there. They're going to go to Wayner with a Lawback with a huge block. Was Macy Lawback down for the point for the Eddies. Overmeyer to the bench. Bays in to serve. Bays serve is up. Bronkhurst back and they free ball it over. Broadway, Streffling. Here comes Burlingham. Huge hit down for the kill. As Skylar Burlingham, understanding the importance of this match, trying to keep the Eddies in this one. Bay's serve is off the side of her hand into the net. So Eddies lose a little momentum there. They trail 16-22. Couture back to serve for Hamilton. Soft one into the net. So Bay's not to be outdone. Couture gives it right back to us. It's going to move Law back to serve for the Eddies. Lawback serve is up, a flat one, and she's into the net. 3 service errors in a row in this match. Going to move Corbin Wayner back to serve for Hamilton and see if we can make it a 4th. However, Hamilton inching ever closer to that set point. They lead 23-17. That one did not hit the net. And Streffling goes toe-to-toe with a Hamilton player. On the block, hits the antenna, giving the point to Hamilton. Eddie's not getting any of the calls. Coach Bush screaming at them to call it both ways. Wayner back to serve again. It's set point. Bays is going to go to Streffling. She's going to set up Paige Miller. Good swing by Miller. And on the overpass, Burlingham is there. Corbin Wayner saves it. Bronkhorst has to set it over. Broadway's going to go now. Streffling. Burlingham down for the kill. So a look of determination on Skylar Burlingham's face. And she is not done playing. Even though Hamilton leads 24-18, the Eddies look to take some momentum into the 4th set. Broadway serve is up. Hack back in the front row. Broadway there. Streffling with the flat foot of the tech sends it right at the line, down for the kill. Coach Bush giving them instruction. The assassin back to serve, and that's to Wayner. Rides up her arms a little bit. Kratt's going to go to Bronkhurst. Burkowski with a huge save. And they're going to have to free ball it over as Bays and Burkowski collide. Free ball over. Burlingham. They don't call a lift on the Hamilton Hawkeyes. Free balled over. Broadway. Burlingham roll shot. Jen Johnson, Kratt, dump. Broadway's there reading that all the way. Here we go. Burlingham, huge shot, down for the kill. Oh, no touch. Oh my goodness, folks. I don't want to talk about these refs, but this is way above their head. Set goes to Hamilton Hawkeyes, 25-19. They take a 2-1 lead. And this crowd is about to rip the roof right off this place. Let's go to some of our sponsors, and then we'll bring you the fourth set.
You gotta turn it up. You gotta turn it up.
Welcome back to Otsego, Michigan, where we are about to start set number 4. Hamilton leads 2-1. Serve is up. They're going to go right to Hack, down for the kill. So Pratt, the setter, back to serve for Hamilton. Burkowski gets that one to Struffling. Struffling sets up Hack. Eddies draw first blood. Struffling serve is up. Wayner to Eddinger. Burlingham can't get there in time, down for the kill. 1-1. That's going to move number 13, Justin Bronkhurst, back to serve for Hamilton. Serve is up. Broadway right down the middle. Struffling going to go to Overmeyer, off the hands of Pratt and right out of bounds. Let's see if we can get Overmeyer going. Miller in, Broadway to the bench. Hack back to serve. Front row, Miller, Law back, Overmeyer, back row, Struffling, Burlingham, Hack. Hack serve is up. A miscommunication between Bronkhurst and Johnson, down for the ace for senior Jocelyn Hack. Eddies literally have to lay it all out there in this set or their season is over. Hack serve is up. Great serve, Johnson's there. Kraft's going to go to Eddinger, she tips. Lawback's there. Emma back sets to Overmeyer. Off the hands and down for a kill. Eddies jump out to a 4-1 lead. Hack back to serve. Serve is up. Johnson hits a wild one. And it's going to be blocked. Corbin Wayner attack's going to be blocked. Now Pratt's going to go to Eddinger. Blocked again, and what a defensive play by Wayner. Hack is there. Struffling back to Overmeyer. Wayner is there again with a huge save. Burlingham, Overmeyer tipped. Eddinger is going to go back to Pratt, and here comes Wayner. Rolled shot. Struffling there. Jocelyn, Hack. Burlingham out of bounds. And watch out, Burlingham may have gone into the crowd. She looks to be all right. Great effort by the Eddies. It's going to move Eddinger to the back row with the Eddies with a 2-point lead. Hack goes to the bench. Eddinger serve. Burlingham, perfect pass to Struffling. Back set to Miller on the slide. Blocked. Lawback's there, but she sends it into the crowd. Eddies lead 4-3. Hamilton gaining some momentum. AJ back to serve for Hamilton. Broadway to the ground, overpass, and Corbin Wayner hits a huge overpass on the Eddies to tie it up 4-4. Momentum swinging all the way back to Hamilton as the Eddies jumped out to a decent lead. Hamilton just erased it. Jump serve by Eddinger. Burlingham to the ground, down for the ace. A very effective service by A.J. Eddinger of the Hamilton Hawkeyes. They take their first lead of this set, leading 2-1. They win this, it's over. Eddiger's serve is up. Overmeyer, again, another ace. Coach Bush saying, what's going on, girls? Let's go. And she's going to take a timeout to get her girls regrouped. Let's go to some of our sponsors.
We're trying to help you reach your financial goals because we believe in your financial goals. In order to do this effectively, you have to have all the financial professionals in your life collaborating together. And at Cortland Financial Group, we've got the CPAs, certified financial planners, and certified insurance counselors under one roof who can collaborate together and provide the best possible advice to your situation. Securities Incorporated under the FINRA/SIPC advisory services offered KFG Wealth Management LLC, doing business as Cortland Financial Group. KFG Wealth Management LLC and Silver Oak Securities Incorporated companies are unaffiliated.
Welcome back to Otsego, Michigan. Hamilton leads 2-1. They lead this set 6-4. A.J. Edinger back to serve for the Hamilton Hawkeyes. Serve is up. And that's going to land in. Overmeyer watches it hit the far deep corner. Another ace, third in a row for Edinger. And there's nothing Coach Bush can do. These girls just are going to have to dig the ball. Edinger serves again. Her arm tired. Into the net. So Eddies dodged that bullet, but trail 2 now. It's going to send Edinger to the bench, but she's done her damage. Going to move Overmeyer to the back. Her serve is up. Johnson, Pratt, big hit by Wayner, down for a kill. There's absolutely no block from the Eddies as Lawbeck and Miller not there in time. Overmeyer to the bench, Bays in the back row. So back row, Struffling, Bays, Broadway. Front row, Burlingham, Miller, Lawbeck. Couture serves for Hamilton. They lead 8-5. Bays is there. Struffling's not going to go to Burlingham. She swings as hard as she can. Pratt off the hands onto the antenna, point Eddies. So Burlingham again very determined to keep the Eddies in this any way she can. Lawbeck to serve for the Eddies. Serve is up. They thought about letting that one go, but Couture is there. Pratt's going to go to Corbin Wayner. Good attack. Bays is there. Struffling chases it down, and they're going to give it to Burlingham. Roll shot. Wayner. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Bronkhurst. That's going to land. Huge block by Paige Miller as they finally get a hand on Olivia Lappinga's shot. Reject it down for the Eddie point. Eddie's back within 1. Lawback serve is up. A defensive Lawback gets an ace of her own. Tie match. I'm sorry, tie set. 8-8. Hamilton leads 2-1. Eddie's looking to tie the match up. Lawback serves again. Bronkhurst to Pratt to Wayner. She shoots the far deep edge. Bays was there. Struffling. Roll shot for Burlingham. Bronkhurst is there. Pratt's going to go back to Wayner. Huge shot as Corbin sends it right down into the O-zone of the Eddies. Bays dives for it. Landing for the kill. Lawback to the bench. Back row, Burkowski, Bays, and Broadway. Let's see if they can tighten things up. It's going to move Wayner to the back row. So Wayner to serve. AJ's on the bench. Eddie's got to make a move. Burlingham, big shot there. Johnson's there. Pratt's going to go to Bronkhurst. She tips. Burlingham, Struffling. Now Miller. Off the hands of Wayner. A miraculous shot. They free ball it over. Struffling's going to go back to Miller. Down for the kill. Right over Olivia Lappinga's hands. Right off of her hands and down to the floor. That sends Miller to the bench and Hack back into the front row. So both senior Burlingham and Jocelyn Hack are going to have to do something here. Broadway serve is up. Pratt's going to go out of bounds. So you're going to get a lot of crowd reaction there as Justine Bronkhurst sends one straight out of bounds, but Hamilton's saying it was touched. Broadway serve is up. Eddie's lead 10-9. Overpass here. Miller sends it to Corbin Wayner. Oh my goodness, another questionable call as the ball was called in bounds before it even hit the ground. Looked like it was landing out to me. Hamilton ties it up 10-10. Hamilton ties it up 10-10. Johnson, the libero, serve is up for Hamilton. We got a tie set here. Struffling to Miller, tipped, but AJ's there. Don't want to tip there. Struffling back set to Burlingham. Roll shot. Wanger is there. Dumped by Pratt. Here comes Struffling to Miller. Roll shot. It's going to be a battle between Hack and Edinger. Hack gets it over. Free ball now over by Hamilton. Broadway, Struffling, Burlingham. Full head of steam down for the kill off the hands of Couture. Eddies take a 1-point lead, 11-10. So Eddies doing what they got to do on defense to keep the ball alive. And that's translating into points as they're hanging in this one. Burlingham back to serve for the Eddies. Libero to Pratt to Edinger. Huge block by Hack and Overmeyer on Edinger. And that one's not going to cross the net by Bronkhurst. Eddies take a 2-point lead, 12-10. So great defense blocking Edinger. Bronkhurst not executing for the Hawkeyes. Another Eddie point. Burlingham serve is into the net, so momentum at the moment comes to a standstill. Hamilton back within 1. Couture out. Megan Vanderkoy in. Shelby Kratt back to serve for Hamilton. Burlingham is there. Streffling's got to chase it down. Back row attack by Burlingham. Kratt is there. Ettinger going to set up Vanderkoy. She tips. Broadway's going to go to Streffling. Outside attack by Overmeyer. Blocked. And they're going to give the point to Hamilton. Huge block by Ettinger. She seems to be everywhere now. Refreshed from her break on the bench. Shelby Kratt back to serve. It's a tie game, 12-12. Serve is up. Delaney is there to Streffling. Overmeyer. And that's going to go off the hands of A.J. Ettinger and down for the kill for Edwardsburg. So Overmeyer challenging Hamilton's best player and getting the point. It's going to send Burkowski to the bench. Law back in. Streffling back to serve. They lead 13-12. Serve is up. Corbin Wayner is going to give that one to Kratt, and they're going to go to A.J. off the hands of Burlingham and down for the kill. Tough shot for A.J. Ettinger there, but she converts. It's going to move Justine Bronkhurst back to serve, and she gets the ace right at the feet of Skylar Burlingham. Streffling walks over to give her some comfort, and she smiles. Eddies trail by 1 now. Hamilton is up 14-13. Bronkhurst serve is up. Broadway, Streffling. Here comes Hack. Gotta have it. Bronkhurst goes to the ground. Kratt's gonna go to Wayner. Blocked. Broadway, Streffling. Here comes Overmeyer. And that's gonna end up flipped back behind her head as Ettinger with the free ball. And they go to Streffling to Hack right at Ettinger, down for a huge Eddie kill. And they tie it up 14-14. Broadway to the bench. Miller back in. So we've got Miller, Lawback, Overmeyer in the front row, Streffling, Burlingham, Hack in the back row. Hack, service, out of bounds. Libero Johnson almost touched it. Another service error for the Eddies. It's going to move Ettinger. Hack to the bench, but then Ettinger back to serve. And this is where the Eddies got into trouble last time. Overmeyer there with a perfect pass. Streffling is going to go back to Overmeyer, reward her, and a huge hit by Overmeyer down for the kill. Tie game 15-15. So the string of service Ettinger was able to pull off with 3 aces in a row ended on the first attempt with an Overmeyer kill. Overmeyer serve is up, right out of bounds. Another service error by the Eddies. It's going to move Overmeyer to the bench and Bays in the back row. Bays doing what she can do to keep spirits light, get the girls smiling as they trail by 1 in this 4th set. Couture serve is up. Bays is there. Good pass to Streffling. Going to set up Burlingham. Huge amount of momentum. Oh my Lord, probably the best hit I've ever seen Skylar Burlingham hit. Huge kill for Edwardsburg. They tie the game 16-16. It's going to move Law back to serve for the Eddies. Nice flat one. Couture is there. Shelby Kratt's going to go to Corbin Wayner. Touched. Law back's there. Streffling's now going to flip the side. Burlingham tries the roll shot. Sends it a little long and out of bounds. Hamilton back up by 1, 17-16. And folks, things are about to get really tight as Eddies cannot afford to lose this one. It's going to move Wayner, Corbin Wayner to the back row to serve. Burkowski's there. Streffling jump to Miller. She sends it over. Kratt's going to send it to Bronkhurst off the hands, but Bays is there. Burlingham shoots it over. They're not going to call any twos here, thank goodness. Kratt's going to go back to Bronkhurst. Rides the twine. Miller sends it back to Burkowski. Broadway flees it all over. They free ball right back over. Streffling sends it over on a roll shot. Back row attack now by Wayner. Hands on it by Miller. Good job by Miller. Broadway's now going to go over to Streffling. She was right down the middle. Wayner's there. Kratt's going to send it on the slide. And number 23, Olivia Lapping, got right out of bounds on the slide for Hamilton. And the game is tied, 17-17. Every point so valuable from here on out, as the Eddies got to have this one. Broadway back to serve. Miscommunication. Wayner gets that one to Kratt, and that is going to land. That's going to go out of bounds, as Kratt can't cleanly get that one to Bronkhurst. Eddies lead 18-17. Crowd starting to come alive here. Broadway serve is up. Wayner to Kratt. Overpass. Struffling's going to hit it, but Wayner is there. Kratt's going to free ball it over. Broadway. Struffling. Huge hit by Jocelyn Hack down for the kill. Eddies take a huge 2-point lead, 19-17. All this with Ettinger on the bench and Wayner in the back row. Broadway with a great serve. Wayner's there. Kratt going to go back to Bronkhurst. Bays is there. Look for the overpass here. Struffling goes toe-to-toe with Bronkhurst. Hits the shot. Kratt's there. Couture. And here comes Corbin. Broadway gets that one. Struffling's now going to go to Burlingham. She tips. Bronkhurst is going to send that right out of bounds. Point Eddies. Hamilton's going to need a timeout. So Eddies take a 20-17 lead here in the fourth set. And this place is about to come unglued. And let's go to some of our sponsors.
Edwardsburg Sports, no matter the cost. North American Fortis Products is one of those companies. They're a staple in our community. North American Fortis Products is a proud sponsor of Edwardsburg and Edwardsburg Sports. You can find them online at NAFPINC.com. They are a national leader in design and manufacturing of trusses for diverse market segments. They offer cost-saving design guidance, 27263 May Street in Edwardsburg. Again, you can find them online at NAFPINC.com.
Folks, we got a barn burner here in Otsego, Michigan, as Hamilton leads 2-1. However, in this fourth set, Eddies lead 20-17. And they got to have this one to go to a fifth and decisive set. Brooklyn Broadway, the Edwardsburg assassin, back to serve. Couture is going to go to Kratt. Back row attack by Corbin Wayner. Off the hands of Bays and down for a point. Wayner has been unstoppable on those back row attacks. Going to move A.J. Ettinger back into the front row, and the libero for Hamilton back to serve. Her serve is up. They trail by 2. Bays to Struffling, and here comes Hack. Huge hit down for the kill. So Eddies take a 3-point lead, leading 21-18. Going to move Bays back to the bench. Overmeyer in. So front row Overmeyer, Hack, Struffling, back row Burlingham, Broadway, Burkowski. Wayner. Ooh. They set that right up where they wanted to. Wayner with the perfect pass to Shelby Kratt, and they go to Ettinger down for a huge kill. So you got Wayner, Kratt in the back row, Ettinger in the front row, Hamilton at full strength. Eddies lead 21-19. Serve is up. Broadway, Struffling to Hack. Getting way up in the air, but Ettinger met her there. Back row attack now by Wayner. Blocked by Hack. Right place, right time. Down for a huge block. Couldn't have been more crucial. When you got to have one, she was there. Burkowski to the bench to catch her breath. Law back in the front row. Struffling moves back to serve. Eddies lead 22-19. Serve is up. Johnson to Kratt, and they're going to go to Ettinger on the outside. Off the hands as Struffling almost got that one up. Burlingham ran into the crowd again to save it. Couldn't get there in time. Eddies maintain a 2-point lead. That's going to move Bronkhurst back to serve for Hamilton. Serve is up. Burlingham. Struffling's got to chase it down. Going to go to Overmeyer. Ettinger is going to find the open spot on the counterattack on the left side of the Eddies defense. No one there. And Coach Nikki Bush is going to call a timeout, holding a slim 22-21 lead. And let's go to some of our sponsors.
Already have a full house. You're probably full of high hopes for your future as a family, but the day-to-day stresses of managing a career and raising a family can often get in the way of thinking about your financial success. Contact Mindy Avon today. Log on to mindyavon.nm.com Northwest Mutual, over 150 years of helping clients achieve financial security. That's MindyAven.nm.com. The Northwest Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
There we go. Eddies are out of timeouts with a slim lead here, 22-21. Bronkhurst back to serve for Hamilton. Serve is up. Broadway's going to go to Struffling. Back set to Hack. Huge hit down for the kill. You had to have it for the Eddies, and Jocelyn Hack shows up again in clutch fashion. Eddies lead 23-21. Timeout Hamilton now as they plan, and that does move Jocelyn Hack to the back row to serve. So Hamilton's going to come up with their game plan.
You've got to eat. Stop by Papa's Pizzeria in Edwardsburg. Open late on Fridays. Don't feel like leaving the house? Papa's Pizzeria also offers delivery service. Call 269-663-0097. That's 269-663-0097. If you order online at orderpapaspizzeria.com, you'll get 10% off.
Welcome back to Otsego. Game set 4. Eddie's got to have it. Serve is up by Hack, and that's going to land for an ace. 24-21. Set point for the Edwardsburg Eddies. Jocelyn Hack, the senior, catching fire. Front row, Miller, Lawback, Overmeyer. Back row, Struffling, Burlingham, Hack. Struffling shouting out orders. Bronkhurst got to go to the ground. They're going to send a free ball over Hack with a miraculous save. Burlingham is there, and Struffling sends it over. They call it out of bounds. Holy mackerel, they call it out of bounds. It's tie game. Ettinger with the attack. Hits the top of the net, and still she hit it so hard, hits it out of bounds. And it's a tie game, 2 sets each. Crowd not liking that call. Up ref, doesn't matter. He's calling for captains. And we're going to go to a 5th set to 15 as they don't change sides. Of course, they're going to do a coin toss here. Hack meeting Ettinger at center court for the coin toss. We're going to go to our sponsors. This is going to be another 3-minute break, and we'll come back to bring you all the action. This one's only to 15. Johnson's serve is up. Broadway overpass now. Look out. Off the head of Struffling. Overmeyer shoots it over. Johnson to Ettinger. Doesn't cross the... Oh, they're saying it did cross the net. Hamilton draws first blood, 1-0. Every point crucial, as your victor only has to score 15 points to win the match. Libero services up. Rolls down the back of Broadway for an ace. Coach Bush points to herself. She may have thought that was going out. Hamilton leads 2-0. And just like last year, Hamilton jumped out to a decent lead in the 5th set last year as well. Serve is up. Burlingham there. Burkowski's going to have to be free balled over by Hack. She tips to Ettinger. Pratt back to Ettinger. Bit of a roll shot. Burkowski's there. Struffling now to Hack down the middle. Blocked by Ettinger. Broadway tried to get there. Hamilton leads 3-0. Looks like the team that can make the least amount of errors may pull this one out. Libero's serve is up for Hamilton. Burlingham is there. Eddies. Struffling goes to Overmeyer. That's going to be free balled over. Overmeyer is going to go ahead and take the overpass and put it down for a kill. So Eddie's given a little bit of a gift there. Coach Bush is going to bring Burkowski out. And instead of putting Law back in, she goes with Catherine Scholl for added height. Serve is up. They're going to go to Ettinger. Soft one over the hands of Scholl. Coach telling her she's got a block. Lawback getting some therapy behind the bench. Scholl trying to fill in. Hamilton leads 4-1. Streffling is going to go now to Hack. Huge hit. Pratt is there. And a long shot there. Sorry, folks, I'm trying to get the information here on what's going on with Lawback. Meanwhile, Hamilton, the Bronkhurst gal, sends it right out of bounds. Eddies trail 2-4. Hack back to serve. Hack serve is up. She sends it right out of bounds. A gift from the senior. And her and Coach Bush have a conversation. Bronkhurst serve is up. Broadway is there. Streffling's now going to go to Overmeyer, and that's going to land out of bounds. So Coach Bush is going to go ahead and take one of her timeouts as the Eddies have given this one away so far. They trail 6-2. And let's go to some of our sponsors real quick.
Edwardsburg Sports, no matter the cost. North American Fortis Products is one of those companies. They're a staple in our community. North American Fortis Products is a proud sponsor of Edwardsburg and Edwardsburg Sports. You can find them online at nafpinc.com. They are a national leader in design and manufacturing of trusses for diverse market segments. They offer cost-saving design guidance, 27263 May Street in Edwardsburg. Again, you can find them online at nafpinc.com.
We're back here in set 5 as Bronkhurst is set to serve. Hamilton's serve is up. Burlingham is there. Streffling's now going to go to Overmeyer. Wayner is there. Pratt's going to go back to Wayner. Lands between Overmeyer and Broadway. Down for the kill. Catherine Scholl back to the bench. Lawback is in. She's going to try to play through the injury. Nursing that leg since they got off the bus, it looked like. Bronkhurst serve is up. Burlingham is there. Streffling, back row attack now by Burlingham. Good attack, Bronkhurst is there. Pratt's going to go to Edinger. Off of Streffling and out of bounds. 8-2. And Coach Bush wants her last timeout now before it gets too much further out of reach. And she's telling her team, you guys have got to figure this out. This is your last chance.
Whether you're planning for a new baby or already have a full house, you're probably full of high hopes for your future as a family. But the day-to-day stresses of managing a career and raising a family can often get in the way of thinking about your financial success. Contact Mindy Avon today. Log on to mindyavon.nm.com. Northwest Mutual, over 150 years of helping clients achieve financial security. That's Mindy Avon.
Thank you, Mindy Avon, for your sponsorship to JoeInsider.com. Hamilton leads this fifth set 8-2. Bronkhurst back to serve for the Hamilton Hawkeyes. Short one, Burlingham there. They're going to call a under the net on Streffling as Burlingham had to run a 4-4-40 to get to that ball. Streffling had to go into the net to save it. Serve is up. Eddies trail 9-2. Back row attack now by Burlingham. Long. Eddies are all out of sorts here, and it may be too late that they can do. Hamilton's serve is up. Eddies trail 10-2. Overmeyer to Streffling. Back to Overmeyer. Big hit. Jensen's here. Edinger flips it behind her head. Down for the kill. Hamilton can do no wrong, and Eddies are looking flat-footed with the senior Jocelyn Hack on the bench and Burlingham in the back row. Season's on the line. Broadway receives this. Broadway sends that one out of bounds. Nothing Streffling could do. 12-2. 10-point lead now for Hamilton, and history is repeating itself almost in identical fashion. Bronkhurst serve is up. Streffling now is going to go to Overmeyer. Roll shot. Bronkhurst to Kratt. Here comes Wayner. Not much she can do there. That was outside of the antenna. They won't give the Eddies the call. And we actually hit the antenna here, and they call it that time. Coach Bush's head is going to explode. They call it on the Eddies, but would not call it on Hamilton. As there's really nothing left here but stands between the Eddies' end of the season and Hamilton moving on, but 2 points as Hamilton leads 13-2, going back to the state quarterfinals for a second year in a row, winning their second regional championship in a row. Broadway to Streffling to Overmeyer, off the hands, out of bounds. Okay, so Eddies score. They get the lead down to 10. So they've got to protect these last 2 points with everything they have, but the way the officiating has been going, I don't see it working out. Overmeyer's serve is up. Overpass. What are they going to do with it? Oh, they actually get a good hit on it, but Bronkhurst is there. Wayner's shot blocked, down for the point off of Lawback. So all of a sudden Lawback looks healthy. Great block. Eddies trail 4-13. Overmeyer serve is up. Libero to Ettinger. Tipped by Lawback again, down for the kill. As Ettinger put a soft one over. Eddies trail 5-13. Overmeyer serve is up. Bronkhurst is going to go to Kratt, and you know who they're going to. Huge kill for Ettinger, as neither Paige Miller or Macy Lawback could get to that in time. Going to bring Bays in and Overmeyer to the bench. And this is match point, 14-5. AJ, and guess who? It's AJ. Big serve. Broadway there. Perfect pass to Streffling. Burlingham, not done yet. Down with a huge kill. As Burlingham is not done yet. Fortunately for Edwardsburg, the senior gets to rotate to the front row. And maybe she'll get to have her final say. Lawback serve is up. Bronkhurst to Kratt. Here comes Corbin Wayner. Huge kill for Hamilton. Down for the kill. Hamilton advances for the second year in a row. Hamilton wins 15-6 and moves on to state, winning their second regional championship in a row. It's going to close out this broadcast from Otsego, Michigan, as Eddies fall for the second year in a row to the Hamilton Hawkeyes, almost in complete identical fashion from last year.